Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. Next episode, Challenger appears, the fifth one. There's more coming, right? Still waiting on, the next couple of weeks, potential next Cross-Banlist Cup 2024. So the next deck list, or the next deck is featured, or being featured here is Fire King, Snake Eyes Fire Kings, which is currently the best deck in the OCG, and that's, looking at their new format, so January 1st, 2024. As you know, the OCG got their new ban list, and there were already tournaments, again, featured on Road of the King late December. These are all the opponents, by the way. As you know, a deck is allowed to lose once, but the second time it will, at least it lost its match, it will be out. The challenge appears will be over, and of course, the goal is to get as many wins as possible. So what I was saying is that currently Fire Fist, I guess, is pretty much not tier 0, but tier 0.5, I guess, because I think it's pretty much the only deck with Snake Eyes that wasn't hit by their OCG ban list, and it's also a deck that we are getting in a DCG. And it's ludicrous how powerful this particular deck is. Like, those one-card combos featuring Snake Eyes Ash are just ridiculous, especially how powerful it is and how well it goes with, the Fire King package. And this is, I guess, a Fire King deck list pretty much later in the format and at the end of the previous format as well. So the main core combo is, it's just like, normal summon Snake Eyes Ash and go from there. Or special summon it, whatever, right? And it's all because of Populous, Populous. And there are some, different combos, different combo routes you can do, featuring, what is the name, the link to? Pit Knight was there as well, but eventually it was dropped, I guess. I prefer this, this combo much more because it gives you a couple of draws featuring Heat Soul. It ends on this, your Masquerina during their turn. You have the big Snake Eyes boss to get Masquerina on field, plus the Snake Eyes boss recurs 2 level 1s from Graveyard, which again gives you 2 searches basically. So it's Link Father as well with Masquerina. So the deck, it just does an insane job of outgrinding your opponent and out-resourcing your opponent. Plus, like, look at this, like how many pluses and potential form of interactions you have during their turn. It's insane. Little Night Interruption twice, by the way. That new Link 3 is just, it's just a better Celine, if you ask me. It's so easy to get on field, plus, it's not, well, not once per duel, once per turn, right? 2 is just fine in the extra deck. Reborn's a fire twice, once per turn. Insane card, and it's definitely one of this deck's best extra deck monsters. So this wasn't that hard, especially going first, right? Necros. Second one, we have Zodiac Beast, and luckily, this deck goes first, because again, Zodiac Beast, 2017, is basically a hand trap dot deck as well. This feels like Master Duel, no, I don't have Nexi, I do have Ash, which was needed, but I mean, this is an OCG deck list, as you saw, so there's double Cowboy and Cross out. And of course, triple Nexi, so it kind of, triple Ash and triple Nexi, so it kind of feels like a Master Duel format. The Charmers are there, because again, like the Charmer, both the Dark Charmer and Fire Charmer are basically, an easy Link 3 play, and then depending on which extenders you had, you can just capitalize on that and make, again, go for your core combo. And, you'll be seeing that it's so easy to go for Sunlight Wolf, the Link 3, Masquerina during their turn, and on the Link 4 potentially, or whatever, right? Again, depending on the extenders and the amount of hand traps your opponent had to stop you. So Heat Soul is there, you have the Flame Birch, the Snake Eyes boss, which I'm honest, like in the beginning I thought, this probably doesn't have a spot in the main deck for any Snake Eyes build, but that was before Populous, right? Populous makes it so easy to get this on field. Even drawing it is like, it's not the end of the world, because you can, just destroy it with your Fire King cards. And alright, that was what I was saying in the beginning is that this is one of the later versions of Fire King. So the combo, like the core combo you just saw, is pretty much established. Not so sure if there's other better routes, that is. Sure, there are other routes, but like ending on this is just insane. Off of one card, right? Like your Ash, normal summon Snake Eyes Ash, can do this. It's ludicrous again. And that's the thing, right? You have so many interruptions. This link 3 gives you another interruption, plus, you know, potentially going for the link 4. What is it that link 4, when it's like popped, it does, you know, things in the graveyard, destroy a card on field, etc. Reborn the link 3 or lower, you know which one I mean. And, oh, there's also something, but I don't think it's featured here in the videos. The Zealantis Cellaring Great OTK. It's not. I don't think there was an opportunity to go for it. But again, correct me if I'm wrong. So next one, I'll likely again go first, because, what is it, Tri Brigade, Lurlisk, or Bird Up, it's a strong deck. Like, if it's going first, well, you know, it can end on multiple negations, together with Omen as well. So again, the same place, right? I think almost pretty much is the same place, other than, oh no, my Ash got impermed. I think maybe I should have committed other cards first, you know, go into hand traps. To protect my Ash, my Snake Ice Ash that is, because again, Snake Ice Ash gets you Flame Burge, but I mean, anyway, so this is pretty much the same combo, and you know, Sunlight Wolf gets you the Kirin that was sent before, so you always have a Kirin ready in your hand to interrupt. You have Heat Soul for 2 draws, potential back row, Masquerina play during their turn. You have your hand traps that you're able to draw into, plus Maxi, because this is an OCG list, plus you have the Link 3 in Graveyard for more interruptions. Like, it's insane how many interruptions this deck can pump out, plus advantage. Like, look at this, like the Flame Burge getting not destroyed, but used for link material. Anyway, the droplet actually comes in clutch, because the droplet prevents the avatar, the High King avatar, the Garonix, from triggering, and that prevents the pop, right? Send something, destroy something from deck, and then reborn with Kirin and pop. So that was a cool one, but this, the deck can still keep going. There is still the special summon of Karas, and I have 1 interruption left in the graveyard, so pop, but Almirage is going to protect Karas, so luckily, I think my final form of No, that's not true. I mean, okay, the Imperm was there, but I still had 1 interruption left, and that was the quick play, the quick exceed, because of the continuous spell, right? I think so, but it depends. Like, if you go for a Link 4 for Omen, you're still able to go for a quick... Yeah, you should be a quick exceed. So I don't think it would have mattered. And here, establishing the board to potentially make a big push and, you know, go for a game. Like, look at this. What is it? 8 cards in hand, 9 cards, a full field, full beat sticks. Oh, oof. Oof, it's coming to the TCG as well, guys. Okay, go second this time. Sword Soul. Sword Soul, okay matchup. Problem. No spoilers, but you will see in a couple of moments. So I guess this is just a standard Sword Soul opening with, you know, Yugioh. I believe Baron is following as well. And I definitely needed that Maxi to resolve, obviously, you know, getting those draws, potentially draw Ash or Imperm, you know, giving me more interruptions. But like on Master Duel, Maxi never resolves. So let's see how can we play around this. So let's see, you know, if there's any form of negation or interruptions they want to put out or activate. So Talons is definitely going to force out the Baron, try to take it, or at least try to, you know, take control of it. That's going to get ashed. I still have only 1 card left, being the Fire King Island. Maybe I should have used that one first. I mean, if it was Ash, I think it was an okay play. But it isn't. So anyway, so the Fire Charmer gets in for the Link 3, Reborn Kirin, and now I'm faced with the dilemma. I have a couple of options, and an option here was to go for whatchamacallit, the Little Knight. Little Knight, I guess, was an okay play. Maybe a better play now that I think of it. Imagine? Not so sure. I mean, a better play, I'm not so sure. Like, look, like getting that Link 4 was definitely solid. Again, I have my advantage cards there. Send the small Garonix, right? Reborn something, Reborn Kirin, try to attack over Yugioh. But the Blackout turns the tides. And I guess equalizes the playing field. But I still, you know, feel that I'm in advantage. At least I have the advantage. So the monster effect is negated by the small level 4. I think I had to, because again there was so much fuel left in the graveyard with those Tengies, right? So drop Garonix, and I believe I still have 1 interruption left, being the Fire Princess, Promethean Princess. The problem here is that the trap is getting banished. So again, that Blackout, you know, making me lose a duel eventually. Otherwise, you know, you just pop the token, leave the, what is it? Not Moye, but the other one, you know which one I mean. Face up on field, and there is no synchro play, there is no, because we know the last card in hand, and there was no other play left. And here is where the Sword Soul, or Sword Soul goes in hard, banishing my only Garonix. And I've seen builds main decking double Garonix, but I could kinda agree with only one Garonix though. Problem is that OCG players started to main decking stuff, or main decking, side decking stuff like Soul Release. So I'm not so sure if you really want to run only one Garonix. So because of that, I lost. I'm not so sure if it mattered though. So first loss. Second loss will be out, at least the deck will be out. Next matchup, game number 5. As you know, if this, or at least if Fire King's Snake Eyes wins this one, there's like a small mid-game, but no spoilers just yet. So Orcus, this is Sky Striker Orcus 2019. So basically with Orcus Nightmare, right? Tutoring those engines, Orcus engines. And I think I'm forced to imperm here to prevent the Ibli lock. The problem is that maybe I should have... Nah. I was thinking of... the thing is that my only play there... What level is Ibli? Level 2, right? No, I can't get rid of it, so I would have been forced to normal summon my small Garonix, like, you know, search a Fire King spell and go from there, but there was always interruption with the, you know, the Orcus combo, so I think I had to imperm there. So there's a couple of interruptions here. The Crescendo it's a problem because it's going to banish my Populace, right? Ash is going to get met by Ash. These names, right? But I still have, you know, a couple of follow-up plays. So the Ponix, I believe the name is getting dropped. The Fire King Island is getting used, and the Call Bite comes in clutch, preventing the Dingirsu from hitting the field. Dingirsu probably would have sent, it does send, right, the Fire King Island from my field to the graveyard. And that probably would have stopped my plays, but I'm still there, still going, you know, establishing the board and pump out all of those ridiculous Fire King plays. And that's where, you know, this deck Snake Eyes and Fire Kings blends so well. Any one card Snake Eyes combo leads to a full Fire King combo. And that's just ridiculous. Again, insane. So Sunlight Wolf, I went for the most damage, I think. Might be wrong. But it's okay though. So Link Kuribo again, you know, Kieran Recurrence for next turn. Going for Little Knight already to banish the Crescendo from graveyard, so don't give them the search. Plus, the IP is again another form of interruption during their turn. And if there's any special summon, I can go for the Promethean Princess for another pop, with Kieran, etc. So we'll see. Phoenix is fine, you know, you're just going to destroy Fire King. Well, not Fire King Island, you try to destroy it, but the continuous spell prevents that. And now I can just, you know, establish my Fire King engine again. It's, again, did I mention that it's kind of like an insane list? Especially because it's the OCG and has access to Maxi as well. But, you know, when we get these cards, and a DCG is going to, it's probably going to blow up as well. It is what it is. So this is definitely not a strong field. That hard power in the spell and trap card, so it can kind of make it useless. I'm not so sure if there's ways to get it out there, because Phoenix pops your opponent's cards. I don't think so. Other than Heavy Storm, which, by the way, the OCG called back off of their new list. So, Anima, the Dark Charmer, Reborn, what is it, Galatea? Basically gives me a Link 4 play, pumping out bigger monsters, even bigger monsters with both Garonix and Kieran hitting the field. That's the thing, right? And yeah, the ridiculous part is that there's, when I was running Fire Kings back in the beginning, you know, you're running like a lot of rank 8 exceeds, multiple exceeds, but there's only one rank 8 exceed and an extra leg for the potential interruption and spell and trap destruction. Blows my mind, blows my mind. Okay, so challenge. As you know, there's like a spinning wheel with a couple of challenges, I guess. And this time, not so sure what it was the last couple of times, but this one I think is a breeze for Fire Kings. Special summon at least 10 times or more with any random hands. And like, like opening Bonfire is already enough. Like Bonfire searches Populace and that triggers Populace, and that's already like, that starts the entire Snake Eyes combo plus Fire King combo. Insane, insane, insane card. And it again blows my mind also that, again, the OCG recently got their new Forbidden and Limited list, and Fire Kings was untouched. Snake Eyes, right, was untouched. They didn't touch it. And from the latest breakdown, Rescue Ace also got hit, right? And Rescue Ace vanished from the format, I think. I don't think it was featured on the pie chart, because, you know, it was hit too hard eventually, right, into oblivion. So just go for my, standard combo, the one we've seen before, and yeah, this is more than enough. So, these challenges could be important in case of a draw. Next one, this is important, especially you want to go first against True King of all Calamities.tech in Yups. Fire Kings goes first. If it wasn't, I mean, we see Nibiru and Ash. I mean, the Nibiru could have gone really hard. Depends on... that opening hand is kinda okayish. I mean, imagine that spell getting ashed from Virtual World. There weren't too many plays left. Okay. So not the best opening hand, especially, Fire Kings have multiple options to play into Nibiru or around Nibiru, negate monster effect. Well, and there's only the one cross-out, but you can tutor your level 4, so it's fine though. Or it plays around Ash, plays around potential Droll, which is not there, we know the deck list. But, I mean, just in case. So again, standard combos, we've seen this combo multiple times before. Reborn Flamebird, put Masquerina in the not extra monster zone with the spell and trap card zone. Sunlight Wolf recurs the Kirin for next turn. Again, it gives you like a gazillion potential interruptions, and especially against a weaker interruption deck, or a deck that's weak to, those few interruptions like Virtual World, this could already be a game winner. So Ash on that, what is it, the card that searches any Virtual World spell and trap, puts it face up. We definitely want to interrupt here with those, with Ash, and I believe IP as well, yeah, multiple searches as well. You could potentially search, what is it, the Populace again, get it on field, link Karibo it, or use it for, link summon, it will put itself or any other fire in your spell and trap card zone, etc. So it's insane, like how original like Snake Eyes is, and what it, how good it is with, its core strategy. Okay, the winner of the Cross-Banlist Cup this year, at least the bottom part, with Tournament. Tournament goes first. This Maxi is important, but as you know, Tournament, as it is or was on Master Duel, it can play around Maxi quite easily. This is pre-Ishizu, as you know. So let's see, there's a couple of interruptions. We know that there is the, what is it? The trap that negates monster effects. We can play around that with, the Fire King Kirin right to not give it a target to negate, so you're not able to send Kid Kalos from your deck to the graveyard. This Super Poly is fine-ish, because again, I have much more fuel left here in case of the Fire King engine. And, I mean, King of the Swamp or Mud Dragon is not going to do that much, King of the Swamp. So let's see, Reborn Ponix, and now the full Fire King engine is there, and this is the thing I was talking about before. Like, the trap has to negate a card in order to send, here in this case, Kid Kalos to the graveyard, but, just prevent that effect negation, or negation in general, and you can just go from there. And the beautiful part here is that there's multiple follow-up plays here for Tournament, but Flamebird just says no, just put the Kid Kalos face up in the spell and trap card zone, and I believe this is kind of similar of just banishing Kid Kalos from the graveyard, because I'm not so sure, again, correct me if I'm wrong, if there's any way to get that Kid Kalos back in circulation. I'm not so sure, because Bigfoot pops an opponent's face-up card. So again, same combo, almost the same combo. No Masquerina this time, but again, multiple potential interruption cards. 0-3, and there is the Reno Heart. And that will trigger Promethean Princess, so we definitely want to get rid of the Reno Heart. And again, Kid Kalos now is useless, so there is no, Rule Carols that can hit the field, or another, Kid Kalos to potentially mill, etc. search. And, just prevent Kaleido Heart from hitting the field. And then I should win, because again, Dragostaphilia is not strong enough. Like, again, we can dodge the effect negation with Kirin, and plus we can get an extra pop here because of the Kirin pop, because of, all these effects, guys. I do get Dark Ruler, and this is cute, using Bigfoot to pop the field spell, but look at this, All my cards are destroyed, but everything triggers, almost everything triggers. So, Reborn Little Knight. Insane. Reborn Little Knights. And sure, I mean, just in case I use Little Knight's effect, I think this is the last fusion again happening, but again, there is nothing to fear. Kid Kalos is still face up in the spell and trap card zone. I don't think there is any way to get, to get it back in circulation. And I have all my fuel still left, and Mud Dragon it's not going to do anything here in this situation. And there is still the Little Knight for any form of interruption, and I can just, you know, establish my board. Make the same combo, but again, because again, Promethean Princess is not restricted, not yet, or banned, it's again a better Celine, insane card. And again, it's priority number 1, again, get Promethean Princess on field, and, you know, Reborn Flame Birch, and that gets everything back in circulation. It, you know, keeps your resources. Oh, this is so insane. I'm looking forward for this deck to fully hit the TCG, but it's a good one. Whew. So Heat Soul, Reborn, or Special Summon, yet another draw Imperm, Ponix, get back to the hand. And what is it? Reinoheart Mills, again, can't prevent them from going for Kaleidoheart. Double Field Spell Mill, not the best, but what is it? Sharon Mill? I think it's fine, but because again, what are you going to make? Another Dragostaphilia, but that's not strong enough. That's definitely not strong enough. Double Promethean Princess, heart and soul of the deck almost. And, you know, just keep abusing your avatar, right? Your Garonix. So the next one. This is a cool one, and problem now is that we're going second against a super combo deck that has the capability to pump out Colossus. So imagine a Colossus against this hand, no Bonfire, and that's already a big one. Callby could be important for a potential Heretic Seal bounce, if, you know, they decide to tribute Heretic Seal themselves. But other than that, the opening hand not the best. No Maxi. Imagine Maxi, I could have probably won this one, but we'll see. No spoilers. You know, standards, Guard Dragon shenanigans, right? You're going for, what is it? It's not Bane. Always mix them up. The level 9 Synchro, right? Negates a face-up card, very similar to Siegfried in some way. Not really, but you know what I mean. So Colossus, there is Colossus. No discard, what is it? Levianeer Reborns, or what is it? Sends 1 back to the deck? Or discards? No, it sends 1 back to the deck, right? But they choose for Reborn, so there is Titanic Galaxy. Okay, it kind of makes sense. Okay, that's okay as well. So I definitely needed that Imperm to resolve. Maybe I should have... what were my other plays, right? And then I would not have been able to use Imperm, because again, no field. So, like these matchups, you just want to go first. Or have Maxi resolve. So this time, not enough. So 6 wins. We have 6 wins. Fire Kings takes up 2nd place. So that means Kashtira moves to the 3rd place. And Ishizu Tier still pretty much unbeatable at place number 1. So more Challenger appears coming up. And then, you know, the last 3 duels here on the right side. Again, depending on the places of the Challenger appears decks. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Medium signing out. Peace.